All right. What up? What up? So yeah, like I said, man, number one, the most important thing and the most important component in all this is that I run my own business. Okay? And this is what people forget, right? Is that pretty much everybody's goal, right? Um, including all these people on this network, is to run their own business. What you have to understand is when I talk, I don't owe nobody anything. It's not for you. I'm not looking for your opinion. This is my own thing. This is my own business. This is what I do, right? I don't care how people feel about it. Honestly, like I don't care about your opinion. Not that I've received any, but I'm just letting you know. But this is what I've been doing for a long time. It's what I do. Um, and I really don't do much talking. In reality, I'm a pretty relatively quiet guy. I only talk when there's a point to it. And I tend to drop jewels when I talk. Hold up. Really, I'm just going to sit here. There's no point. Golly, it's ridiculous. But yeah, like I said, it is pretty out here. But yeah, like I said, man, my number one qualm and teaching would be get away from negative people. Get away from people who aren't going to bring you anywhere. You know what I mean? You're not going to be able to advance with them in any way, shape, or form. I was talking to the lady there about work, and she said they just brought somebody on, but she gave me the email and said she'll take a resume. So I have to basically get my resume put back together. I think I'm going to start it like brand new, possibly, and just try to see what information I can retain and put in there. You feel me? But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, golly, that's so annoying. At the end of the day, how to explain it? It's always something. Um, yeah, I mean, you got to get away from negative and toxic people, man. You got to get away from people that ain't no good and ain't trying to do nothing for you. I'm gonna say this again, man. You got to understand that that whole group that I just exposed, all that stuff. Like I said, I would never ever have any relation to you. Never have, never will, never would have anything to do with you. You're pathetic. I mean, I'm just being real. I mean, you got to understand those people are really sitting there trying to survive and get by and make money, right? Penny pinching. All right, that's the truth. Off of other people, like trying to prey on people. like full. Maybe you don't get it. Let me explain something to you real quick. Okay. To all of you directly, like people like Raul, since all of y'all, were running your mouth, all right, and are always running your mouth for some reason, which is weird because you shouldn't have anything to say. Let me explain something to you, buddy. I own my own car lot for real. I have a Porsche there. I paid $25,000 for cash. Okay. When I tell you you're a peasant and a peon, I'm not joking. So you have to understand, I don't care how you see things, you're delusional. That's why, what did you say? You said you lived under a bridge, right, wherever you were at. I ain't never seen you in Brownsville, so I don't know what bridge that is. I don't know where they picked you up from. I don't know what bush you climbed out of. But yeah. Um no, you're delusional. Okay? Seriously. You were lost as it gets. You're demonically possessed. I saw it in your eyes. Okay? Real talk. So you have to understand, like, there is nothing that anyone can tell me, especially these people. Okay? My point to you is this, buddy. Okay? I don't drive around a car that I don't own or doesn't belong to me. You do. I don't have a problem with alcohol. You clearly do. You're a narc. They all do. Funny how I know everything, huh? Because I'm a lot smarter. I'm not supposed to be this smart, right? I'm a lot smarter than what you want to pretend, because that's what slow people do. They try to pretend you slow because all they do is project because they weak as hell, right? That's why I can't stand you, right? So let me go further into this, right? I'm not preying on anyone to survive or make money. I'm not sitting there doing anything wrong. I'm doing the work of God for real, and good things for everybody, and helping people. Hold on. Hopefully, in a little while, hopefully I can get what I need done today, and you know, be able to try to see if I can get anything else done today, because they're really ruining my day. That's why they do it. I already know they do it on purpose. That's the thing. I just can't stand people, man. It'd be the same thing everywhere. It's a bunch of slow individuals, narcissists, and they're in the way of what I'm trying to do. It's irritating as hell. People trying to tell me what to do. Like, do you have any clue who you're talking to? Do you have any idea who I am? Like, I don't take orders. I just don't. I don't have to. I won't. And it's ridiculous, man, how petty people are, right? So, like I said, how to explain this? I mean, I'm not in your position, bro, in any way, shape, and form. You can project all you want, but you can't project your issues onto me. Those are your issues, buddy. You seem to have a lot of them. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't even walk upright. You can't even walk straight. You're so crooked, right? Then people be projecting, talking about hunchback. This dude looked like the hunchback of Notre Dame all day, hunchback, because he already knows he no good, you know? It's just ridiculous. I don't. So, my deal is, like I said, how do I explain this? I mean, we have nothing in common. I mean, I'm a superstar and a celebrity. I'm a public speaker. I'm a public figure. I get paid to speak publicly, right? This isn't a fluke. This is the real deal, the real thing. You're listening to the major leagues. I'm a radio show host. Okay. Was the best radio show host, called the Radio God, right? Been doing this for like 25 years. Okay. You can't tell me I don't have anything to show for anything that I've done, because I just told you I have everything to show for it. It's all on the channel. You can look at my channel and see my beautiful home, right? Like, I have issues. I have a lot of things that I need help with, And that's all my only issue is just that nobody helps. Everybody's a hater. That was the only reason that I really even did any of this. You understand? Was because nobody cares. Nobody's there for me. Nobody will help me with just basic small things that I only need help with because of what I've been through. It's not weaknesses, it's strength. But you wouldn't understand that because none of you listen. You don't take the time to hear. You understand? So it's like, but people like you, I mean, I don't really know what you expect, to be honest. You feel me? Like, I just think it's weird, man. I think you're weird. I think the whole thing is weird. I mean, like I said, like, how do you even like look in the mirror? Like, you just did all of that intentionally, right? And you hand selected me and targeted me because that's what you do with everyone. Let me explain something to you, buddy. You can't make no money without people in the way that you're doing it. Y'all can't even keep anybody in those groups. Everyone left. Everyone leaves. And that's what everyone says. Like, nobody likes you. Everybody can't stand you. Okay. There's people there that are under court order. Okay. They're under court order. And even they said comments about you, about Raul. Right. And then you got to understand even further that dude, that one white dude that was like that I had to sit there and be around. He's a joke. His story was a joke. Okay. I don't believe your story. I know it's all lies. Okay. You don't have a real testimony. You were mad as hell, right? Wired as hell, because we know what you actually went to prison or whatever for, right? You're corny, you're soft. And I didn't put up with your act and I didn't put up with nothing from you. I mean, we got along for the most part, but that's only because I have to. But, really, people like you, I can't stand you, man, because I could just see your demeanor. I mean, and all that fake talk you noticed every time how I responded and didn't put up with it. I mean, bro, you ain't tough, bro. You soft as hell, man. Like, seriously, bro. I'm just being honest with you. You're soft. And people like you don't make any sense to me because it's like any grown man who tries to act like they're tough, okay? Any grown, I don't care who you are, any grown man that tries to act like they're tough and doesn't take that toughness into a boxing ring or some kind of actual way of demonstrating it, like the right way legally, that's not a tough individual. That's somebody who's soft as a cupcake. Do you see what I'm saying? The difference between me and everyone else is I own my own boxing league. Okay. There happens to be no weight class for it. Okay. You could talk all you want, all of you fools, but none of you have actually said to me, right? Nobody, that they want to sign the waiver, right? Which I'll type up for you. That's all you got to do, sign the waiver and hop in a ring. There's nobody who will do that with me. Everybody talks and runs their mouth, right? But they not really about nothing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, you gotta understand you're talking to like the white Mike Tyson for real. Like literally, I've trained longer, harder, better than anyone you can name. Okay. I'm 1,000,000-0 in the street. Okay. For real. You know exactly what that means. Okay. I'm the real deal Holyfield, bro. That's why I can go to new places and go somewhere. And even with what I'm going through, people respect me. I got friends right now, like African American friends, see me and they like, yo, Tyree, like people relate to me. People like me because I'm a normal, down to earth guy. I'm not trying to be anything I'm not. I'm just telling you who I am. You feel me? And that's the thing. Disrespect is something I don't tolerate. You know what I mean? And like I said, I let all those people know to their face. So that's a man that's standing for something, right? And at the end of the day, that's what matters, right? All the other antics and theatrics and all the fake stuff, it don't matter at the end of the day. That's the whole point. Because you want to know what I see everywhere, just like here and everywhere? It's the same thing. I see a bunch of people who are selfish, out for self only, right? Ignorant, right? And I mean, it's just all the same thing every day. Everybody's just about me, my mind. What can I get? And the thing about God that people don't understand, and the thing about the world is karma's real. The thing about and everything is that the last will come first and the first shall be last. And that's a real thing. That's why when everybody's in a rush, or you're in a line, I don't rush. I'm not in a hurry. You know what I mean? I may be in a hurry to get things done, but that's about it. You know what I mean? Other than that, I'm not really in a hurry, man. That's why with what I'm putting together right now, I'm not in no hurry, bro. Hold up. Like people are just whack, bro. Like for real, bro. Like those people, like they're sitting there like everything's a big deal. Like bro, and like I said, these women, they have horrible taste in men. Like every one of them I see is with a sucker. They're all suckers. And see, that's the thing. People like this, like ignorant people, there's a lot of ignorant people out here too. Don't get it twisted. Right? I've been saying that since day one, since I got here, right? And ignorant people, they think they can talk their way into things. See, talk is cheap. It doesn't exist. Not in the street realm, not in reality. People think they can talk their way into being tough, like those ignorant people within that ministry. You're not tough. You run your mouth a lot and you're ignorant. Okay. And I mean, I don't know what's the point because, like I said, it's like, it's literally like a minnow mouthing off to a megalodon. It's like, listen, I really come from all this. I really come from the streets. I really have that background. I really came up rough. Like, I'm talking, there is nobody who comes close to me in that. So you have the toughest guy there is, but you're going to sit there and run your mouth and be disrespectful. That's not immature. That's not corny. It's not like you're really doing anything towards me. It's not like you're like standing up to me, and there would be no reason to. It's just people, like I said, who really, really believe in they delusion. You see what I'm saying? Like the thing is, you're not listening. You can't disrespect me. There's some people you can disrespect. I'm not one of them. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's like for me, I only do what I got to do. You know what I mean? When I infiltrate an organization and I'm figuring it out, I mean it's the facts. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? You got to go along to get along, and you got to figure out what's what, right? And see how it works, right? And figure out everybody's personality and everything. Like I said, I got along with pretty much all of them. The same people I'm talking about. I'm not trying to get along with you because you're fake. That's what you showed me. You're all fake and catty. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I could care less about your games. Like that one dude letting the other clown get on the phone. Like that's T. T, you're a joke. And I know you'll listen. You're a joke. Everything about you is a joke. You walk like a joke. You walk like a duck. Okay. You walk like a platypus, right? I mean, do you really want me to go in on you? Because I've really been playing nice, bro. I've really been taking it easy. But like, bro, I don't even know where you from. Like, where's you from? You're supposed to be from Conroe? Then you was try 1 minute it's you tough, then the next minute it's you something else, right? And his preference is the opposite of what it should be. Like, I'm sitting here trying to be nice and take it easy. You know, like these people really, really want to make me go in. Like I said, I just don't understand it. I mean, you have nothing going for yourself, and I told you who I am. It's reality, partner. Never changes. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care what hood we in. I don't care what building I'm in. I don't care who I'm around. Y'all can pretend from all this fake talk all you want. I don't really care about it. It has nothing to do with me. You understand? Talk is cheap. So at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, I didn't tolerate nothing. I put all you fools in your place verbally the right way. And that's it. And we keep it shaking. I mean, like I said, like T's one of the most ignorant fools I've ever seen, bro. You ain't never gonna make it nowhere ever. You'll never be successful. Like, and you're like you've had plenty of time, right, to get your act together. And again, you're not listening. I'm already successful, Haas. I already got it all. I already own everything because I took my money and invested it into real things. Like, really did that by myself, right? So it's kind of different because we're not from the same walk of life. We don't come from the same blocks. We don't come from the same anything. We're just a lot different. You know what I mean? So it's like, when you're on the phone and you're whatever running your mouth to whoever it is. See, the thing is that everything gets lost in confusion. because, like I said, there's always new people who don't know who I am. So everybody runs their mouth. That's just ignorance. Who cares? What's that got to do with anything I do? Like I said, like me, I'm going into competitive boxing. That's what I plan to do. One of the things I plan to do, right? With a lot of other things, right? I heard some guys talking out here yesterday, and the dude sounded so ignorant. And it was funny because he was talking to some chick, and I'm like, yeah, like that about sums it up. Like, you can look at this fool and see he a joke. And that's the thing. Like, they'll get mad and then they'll think they're tough. Like, I tell you to your face, you a whole joke, bro. Ain't about nothing. Like, but you worried about talking to a chick for when it's pointless because the chicks are slow. And you can tell because if they were smart, they wouldn't waste the time of day with fools like that. And then I heard him saying something like, he gonna get paid for a podcast. Yeah, you gonna get paid for a podcast, all right, but I get paid for my podcast. Like, every day I make a little bit of something. You gonna get paid for a podcast, huh? Why would anyone listen to you? What have you accomplished? You know, you're talking to a guy. I've made over millions of dollars every single year consecutively, untaxable income, son. You're talking about a guy who had so much money. Okay, I didn't know what to do with it, and I had real power with it, and happened to run the streets. I exposed Curly Stone, exposed the fact that they were actually sitting there, like, trying to do actual like pimping, right? But it was like fake because everybody's corrupt there, so they allow it to happen, right? Curly Stone wasn't running nothing up those highways, up I-10 and all that. Golly, it's annoying. He wasn't running anything up I-10. The point was that all the corrupt police were a part of the organization, the same organization, Freemasonry. That's why he sold his soul. That's why he was opening for artists. That's what they do. They do what C Styles does, open for artists like DMX. Let me explain something. How in the hell, okay? How in the hell, what world do we live in? How in the hell can C Styles record a video of me? I didn't even know he was recording me, first of all. Okay. And like I said, I've tried to be nice to C Styles. I could technically take him to court for that. Do you understand? Like, when I get my lawyer and I get all this money, I could take so many people to court on actual grounds and win. And he would owe me money. Do you understand that? I didn't give him permission to record me at all. And I'm an actual celebrity. So, like, I'm a business. Like him, I can record all day. He ain't no business. He's just a regular civilian. You see the difference? So it's like, you know, people just don't get it. But my point is, what world do we live in? How do y'all make videos like that and then talk about them when it's just trolls and nobody real? Nobody's watching and nobody cares. What's the point? I don't get it. Like, how would he record a video of me when I just schooled you and made you look like a fool in the court? How would you record a video of me when, like I said, you were the same guy who used to hate on me with Hakeem or whatever the hell his name is, Hassan, whatever, the African American dude that you'd hang out with that claimed he was a prince of some country or whatever and was driving around a little cheap 350Z. I went and bought me a Porsche cash and stunned it on you fools. That's what happened. I had all the money and I was sitting there going back and forth with you in the comments. You don't remember, laughing at you because you was nowhere close to me and y'all were mad about it. Y'all have never been close to me. You've never, C Styles will never see a millionth of what I've seen money-wise, ever. Okay? Same goes for any of those people like Curly Stone. I look down on all those fools. It's not like my opinion. I'm talking actual money, like cash, like mathematics facts. Those people are nowhere near me. As far as being a household name in the valley, Sneed reigns above all of them. And I ain't even like fully Mexican like that. You got to ask yourself, how is that possible? You know, you can say what you want about me, but the one thing you should say is he's a man's man and that man has a lot of power. You're not understanding how much power I'm talking about. I'm talking about the power to change and create anything I want. I'm talking about the power that I basically run every block and street corner and what I say goes. You're not listening. You're just talking. So you see, it's like for me, when they say, like I said, when they say, see you back in Texas, you won't see me. I'm not somebody who people see. See, that's the thing you're not understanding. Like, I play in the background and I go do my own thing. Like, why do you think I'm Batman? Like, Batman goes out as Batman. I don't understand what you're saying because I just moved differently completely. So talking about see you back in Texas, I don't know what that means because if I go back to Texas or when I go, I'm just going back home. And I got like little bat caves and stuff, literally like places to sleep, places to chill, go where I can just sit and chill and do whatever I want to do. That nobody's gonna bother me because I'm goody everywhere I go. That's what you don't understand. Like I have somewhere to be no matter what. I don't need anybody. You feel me? So it's just weird. Hold up. I don't know what all the honking is about and don't care. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, I got to keep working. I got to keep releasing these videos. I got to keep doing the best that I can. You know, I'm trying to hang in there, but the fact is, man, if somebody doesn't step up soon, I don't know what I'm going to do, bro. Like this is hopeless. This is ridiculous. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm depending on God. I mean, like there should be someone there for me. There should be some help by now. There should be some blessing, you know? And it's just the truth. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how long this is taking. My faith has not wavered. I've done my part, more than my part. I've waited for years for this. Okay. And I wasn't struggling all these years. Like, I don't know what y'all are talking about, bro. I went and sold the property for $100,000. I've spent thousands upon thousands of dollars, made tons of money back to forth, back and forth. Like I've been up and down. Like that's how I do it. You know what I mean? So it's like right now, I'm just trying to hang in there. You know what I mean? And hopefully I can. And other than that, I think there's a ton of money coming to me. And like I said, I got to get all my stolen inheritance. That's why you notice all the downloads that come in, they all make sense. No, it's not just because Google's spying. It's not anything to do with that. It's because this is something that's divinely orchestrated. I believe that 100%. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm just waiting for my ends. You feel me? And that's why I spent all this time building the infrastructure. So it's like at the end of the day, people could hate on me. They could say whatever they want. Yeah, but I built the infrastructure for an entire empire and a business. How you doing? Yeah. All right. You know, so I mean, you see, I get along with people. I try to be nice. Hold up. But yeah, like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it just is what it is. But I mean, you know, generally, most people here are pretty cool. You know, like they seem a little more humane, more human, which is kind of what I need. So I don't know. I don't know if God really put me here for a purpose. I don't know. It's just, you know, every part of me doesn't really want to be here right now because I want to be, you know, near home. I want to be, you know, where I'm supposed to be. You know, but when people like that act like they've done something towards me and it's a big deal, well, first of all, I thought that you claimed that you believe in God. You believe in God, but you don't believe in being righteous. It's the weirdest thing I've ever heard, bro. That's a cult. That's why everyone calls you a cult. Let me explain something to you. I can guarantee that that whole system, all those ministries, all those churches, I can guarantee, number one, that you're already like cursed, and number two, that nothing but bad karma is going to come to all that. Like that whole system is going to fall. I mean, it's just common sense because you can't run around doing stuff like this to people. I mean, this is evil what they did towards me. And then they sit there like, oh, I've done something to you. Hey, you didn't do anything to me. You didn't. You're just a coward. You're a hater. You just like you all were sitting there pocket watching. Why were you pocket watching? Because you know I have the potential to actually create my checks and actually run my business. You see what I'm saying? You know that I mean you're just jealous in general. You're jealous of the white man. It's never been different. So like I said, to sit there and say, we'll see you back in Texas. How? I ain't coming to you for nothing. I'm not asking you for nothing. I mean, like I said, you committed theft as far as my laptop. That'll be reported to an attorney. You'll end up being contacted by an attorney, right? And then, I mean, I'm pretty positive that you're gonna end up like going out of business. Like they're gonna be put out of business. They're not gonna be able to keep running. Not with this being exposed like this. And I'm gonna end up probably dropping the name publicly. I don't care what they fool is talking about. You understand? Like I said, I'm going to go through the lawyer first before I do any of that. I'm smart. I know how to do this. You feel me? I'm gonna get him shut down the right way. Like people, this is what people don't understand. That's why I told him. I said, like, I mean, like, challenge accepted, bro. I mean, if y'all feel that way towards a complete stranger who's Batman in real life and has all the power, be my guest, homie. That's what I told him every time. Like, be my guest, bro. Real talk, because I'm gonna have a field day with this. And yeah, I'm gonna put him out of business in my sleep, though. I mean, that's easy. That ain't nothing. I did it to Empower Network. Go look that up. Hey, that's easy. Yeah, I'm gonna get all that shut down real quick, easily, bro. I mean, that's not even, that'd be a waste of my time. You understand? And that's what I'm saying. It's like you would joke, you ain't no good money. You don't make any money. So it's like, if you was really somebody, trust me, I would know. If any of y'all was somebody in these jails or in Carriazalas or any of those places, trust me, I would know. I seriously would know, bro, because I guarantee you they talk about me behind the walls in Carriazalas. I guarantee you they all talk about the Batman. That's how real it is with me. All of them. I can guarantee you they all talk about, yeah, bro, there's a real Batman. I bet you dudes come in from the street and tell dudes behind the walls in jail, like, yeah, dude, there's really a Batman. Like, he's the real deal. Like, I'm just being honest with you. And that's the issue I have, is when people try to paint it like it's cute. Ain't nothing cute about me and what I do, homie. That's why, like, all you people to put me around you, even, like I said, that's like putting a lion in a cage with a fox. It just don't make no sense. Seriously. You gotta understand, man, the ones who are really tough are quiet like me. I don't run around trying to do a bunch of talking. I get quiet, man. I ain't trying to hear nothing. I ain't trying to talk to these people. I don't care about anybody. I'm doing me. I care about Christina. You know what I mean? Other than that, I don't care about none of you. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care what you claim. I don't care what you're talking about. Y'all all whack to me everywhere. I'm talking across the 50 states. Y'all all whack. Your hustle is backwards. You know, so say what you want about me, but if it wasn't for what I'm going through, I'm in an amazing position. Amazing. I mean, I'm talking about, I already got everything. You know, I've got different franchises, basically, like setups across the country. Like, y'all don't understand. I got these other places. Hold on, where basically, like I told you, I own billions in equity. I got buildings. Like, I can go to all these different places. I can go occupy and use my buildings, and it ain't under Freemasonry. Real talk. And I would never tell you anything about it. Like I said, so like, y'all are out of luck with me. I don't know what you're talking about, man. All it takes is for me to get back to Texas. I'm just trying to keep this bank account moving while I do it. That's the issue I'm having. So until people want to donate and stuff, it's like, who else is going to give me my blessings other than God and Christina? Nobody. I mean, what do you expect? You know, I've been working my whole life, bro. I deserve a break. You really expect me to get out here? Like, I'm already applying and stuff, but you really expect me to do this again? This is exactly what I didn't want to do. Like, have to go through this again, because I don't have to do it. I'm already wealthy. I'm already rich. Like, real talk. I already have more than enough equity. Like, you know, all I need is an opportunity, you know? So I don't know. I'm not even looking for it. I'm just looking for God. I'm searching for God, and I found him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm focused on. But, you know, I feel like he's going to bring all the opportunities. You know what I mean? That's the truth. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, that's about it. You know, I just wanted to get out and live life and have fun, you know, but at the end of the day, I mean, to sit there and be that wrong and that evil and that weird. I mean, when you got a guy and I'm telling him what I'm going through, and he's sitting there talking about, like, well, only God can heal that. That doesn't even make any sense, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's literally cult mentality. Like that, like, those people are insane. That's why they don't get, like, those people. It's downright scary. Like, nobody scares me. They don't scare me. But just the fact that they're a cult like that is scary. It's disturbing. Ain't everything about God, bro. Sometimes, like, you actually need to get stuff to help you with what you're going through. You know what I mean? Like you can believe in God, but you got to put the action behind it. You got to go get the stuff you need, right? So, I mean, and God will want you to do that, right? So, I mean, like I said, when you got, you know, basically people like this, that they just have no mindset that makes any sense, I just don't have time for it. I ain't trying to hear it, man. It really rubbed me the wrong way, especially when you got people that y'all are still around each other and y'all should be listening to this. And I'm telling you, those people were talking about you, saying the same thing, but yet none of you are real. None of those people come from the streets. That's what I told the dude to his face. I said, don't none of these people come from the street like me. You're funny, bro. I'm not asking you anything. I'm telling you, I'm built taller and bigger than all of you. Like, I'm just saying the truth. You ain't been through an inkling of what I've been through. You weren't in cardiology. You didn't get locked up in Bankhead, okay, on the most notorious drug street in all of Atlanta in Bankhead. Okay, you didn't get locked up with dope boys like me. You don't come from the corners I come from. Like, you're not listening. You really think like I'm joking or something. No, homie, I came up in all of that, bro. Okay. I mean, you're not listening, bro. I've been all through Irving and the ghettos there. Like, I've had to hold houses down, okay, that I knew they were trying to get in, okay, by myself. Okay. Like, you have not been through nothing. So, like, I'm saying is, like, I don't let people sit there and talk and try to act like they're challenging my authority or testing my gangster or testing what I've accomplished and what I've done in these streets. Like, no, bro. I'm not going to do that with you. I'm just not. Like I said, strangers, people, I don't care about their opinion, but it is what it is. Like I said, I didn't tolerate any disrespect. So that's my deal. I don't understand why people try to act differently once you gone. That's what they do. Start running their mouth like a coward. You weren't running your mouth when you were right in front of me. That's literally what I get pissed off with people for every single time. It's like, dude, you had all this time, you were in my face, and you were super nice and catty and fake. And then I leave physically, and you get on a phone and start typing, talking smack on a phone. Come on, bro. You can't tell me that these people don't want harm for me, don't want to see me locked up because they're jealous. Do you see what I'm saying? That's all it comes down to. You're jealous and you're envious. All of them. And my fans and supporters and anyone with a true heart can see that. So now you got a whole church cult that's jealous of me. Okay. Join the club, homie. The line's around the block. Seriously. You know how many people are jealous of me? And it's just sad because it's like, how can anyone make it in this world? I mean, like, bro, I don't even have any cash right now like that. I got, like I said, like $80 left in the bank right now. Just good money for right now. It's all right. Right. I'm working on my other check on here, but they pay a month after you get it over 100. Right now, I'm around like 64, I think, and it probably has to update for today. But I'm getting mad views, but I ain't going to make the quota before the end of the month, which is what I was trying to do and wanted to do. It's too quick. All the checks have been quicker, but my business is excelling. It's working. It's just like, I don't like that. I don't want to be stuck out here like this. I want to know that, like, I have money coming in. Y'all don't understand. I mean, realistically, like I said, I need, there's tickets around $100, but I would have to schedule them ahead of time. And I don't know how many time frames are like that. It's very few. You know what I mean? So, like, it's not out of the picture to get home. What they don't understand is I don't want to go home and not have no money in my pocket. And I usually don't make moves like that. Is it a possibility I may? Yeah, if I have to. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. They want to look at me in a category of what they are. You're the people who are homeless. I'm not homeless. Never was. Never. Okay. Even when I was homeless in other states, like now, I own property. Like right now, same thing. Not homeless. So everything you say, it makes no sense. I'm homeless in places that I'm stranded in. Like, yeah. And guess what? There's advantages to it, like I said, because then I can see the resources and check out what's going on. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there really is serious advantages to it. I don't care what nobody tells you. There's a lot of advantages. I mean, and for people who are like B vlogs who are like, yeah, I'm gonna go pick up this money. Homie, we're in the middle of inflation. Milk costs like almost $10. Seriously, go to the stores and look. There's different prices everywhere. That's not justifying anything. Inflation is a real concept. Okay, I wouldn't care. We know you don't have any money, B vlogs. Any of you don't have money because you're slaves literally today. Okay, you're modern day slavery. That's what you're stuck in, right? And that's the truth. I mean, all of us are, right? Except for me, because I refuse to be. When I work a job, I invest in myself into my own companies. We're different. I'm independent by myself. It's different. Like I said, though, I mean, you could go pick up whatever money. Why do you have to do that? Because you live off of no stability. Paying bills is the opposite of stability. See, as soon as I go home, everything is waiting for me. It's already situated. I don't have to really, honestly, like, I don't have to do anything. I don't. I don't even have to pay anything because everything's paid for. Because I built it like that. Because I already paid for everything. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between being a moocher or a renter and owning. I have different situations set up, man. Y'all don't get for how I move, bro. You couldn't fathom. You know what I mean? So it's like that's my question. When you say see you back in Texas, yeah, you'll see me maybe being Batman and being a superstar and getting paid to do it. I mean, well, other than that, what do you mean? See me? Like, no, that's not reality, bro. And that's the thing. I think they want to just put me in that antagonistic energy because that's what narcs do. They try to get you riled up, right, so that they can attempt to play victim. And that's what I told that dude to his face. I said, no, you're not going to turn everything around on me. I'm not your scapegoat, homie. You ain't going to sit there and play these word games. That won't work in court, bro. Like, you don't understand. I have a federal case. I'm taking my case to Supreme Court. This has to do with companies, people doing trafficking, child trafficking, everything that I'm trying to stop. So it's a huge case. Now you're involved in it because I know that you have ties, right, to something. You have ties to other illegal organizations. It's common sense. And you said yourself, your people said you had a deal worked out with the cops. Okay, that's corruption. Didn't you? You said you had a deal worked out with the cops to not let anybody leave. Come on, dog. That's why you was sitting there trying to say, oh, it's so rough and so hard. It ain't that rough. It really ain't, bro. What you saying is hogwash. Here's my homie. Let me talk to him.